This is Porch Puppy. This is Porch Puppy. Portia D Puppy. She can be yours. You can have her at your house. Now, Missy refuses to get a good pair of form shoes. So she walks in the poo and the tall grass and wet grass. Now listen, I like her feet.
Skechers.
Skechers. I don't know about Skechers, but I like her feet. And as these later years, they could become more and more exciting, but she needs to get a proper pair of shoes so she can walk and work in them. And look, y'all know we got 5 kids and some sons-in-laws and 3 grandbabies. It's hopping around here all the time. This is the first day we've been alone in weeks. People surrounding us all the time. We didn't know what to do. We took a nap. Porch Puppy didn't come with us, Lou.
About hard packing.
Well, the tree swallows are here trying to, they'd like to steal the nest from the house sparrows. The house sparrows are more aggressive, but there's a tree swallow sitting in the road out there. But the house sparrows have currently, the last I checked, they had the nests.
Morning dove?
We got a morning
house
dove.
Sparrows?
The house sparrows.
Probably red wings.
Red wings and grackles. We had a house wren a minute ago. It's getting kind of dark, so everybody's starting to go to bed. Except the cows. Cows are still waiting for evening feeding. Flicker. Hear the flicker?
I hear the flicker. Does the bobolinks go to bed early?
They must, because they're not out.
The R2-D2?
I heard one way up on the hill.
That's the point.
No, it's not the point.
It is the point.
It's not the point at all. We need to burn that brush pile.
Yes. You and the Mads.
I saved it for her to do.
Bonfiring it up.
So let's see, what do we do this week? What do we do Monday? Monday, Madison had CTE graduation. We have Hey Hey. We had Hey Hey that day.
I had Hey Hey.
So we had Hey Hey on Monday. Savannah and Jet came to play with us. And Madison had CTE graduation. So we were busy all day, going into the evening. And then Tuesday, we had Hey Hey, and Madison had awards night for graduation, and Savannah and Jet came and played with us again, and we had to go do the walkthrough. No, is that the day? That's the day we had to go through the walkthrough at Brewston School. And well, Hey Hey was really exhausted when we were done with that. She had to get up early. She came to our house early, and then she was pretty happy. We played for a little bit, but then after we went to Brewston School, and she'd been up for a long time. She'd been up. I mean, she's only just now pushing.
4 months.
Is she 4 months today? Oh, 4 months.
Yesterday.
4 months yesterday. So that was pushing the boundaries on her to say, I haven't eaten in a few hours and I haven't slept in a few hours. So you guys need to straighten some things up around here. So she let us know she wasn't very happy with us. Then we took a big long nap, and so did Jet and Savannah and Madison took a big long nap. Mr. Legend, he's waiting right there at the door. He said, "It's time to eat, bud.
He's got a dirty face.
It's time to eat, bud." He's got a dirty face. He needs new bedding. He needs some more hay tomorrow. Yeah. I'm not going to tie you up today, bud.
Him's a beefcake. They are waiting to be fed. Hungry ladies. If they're anything like the rest of our ladies, we're not pleasant when we are hungry. Is there anything better than the fresh smell of a fir pine tree? The smell is intoxicating. I just ripped that piece off. It smells so good. But where I ripped it from now? Where I ripped it from?
You ain't, what are you doing?
You said I look frumpy.
Because you had your hands in your pocket and your head down.
I didn't know you was recording yet.
Now you got your arms crossed. You don't have to look at the camera. Pretend like the camera's not even there. I'll do the camera. You pretend like it's not there. We just heard a black-billed cuckoo down there and a great crested flycatcher. All kind of birds out here on the backside tonight as we're waiting for the water to fill. The house sparrows have kind of taken over the place. We need an eradication plan. Not sure if I have it in me. I mean, they're kind of a pest, but also birds. Starlings are pretty destructive. The house sparrows aren't as destructive as the starlings, but what are you doing?
I was going to turn the water off.
Okay.
I was sneaking away.
I'm going to have a conversation with you. Go on.
Okay. I'll be right back.
She's kind of a problem. We can hear the finches. Looks like there's a brown thrasher down there. It probably won't pick it up across this microphone, but the black-billed cuckoo's down there calling. Sounds like the big bear birds are calling too. But Missy didn't get to share her experience from Port Clinton, McGee Marsh, Ottawa. What was your favorite part of being up there on vacation a couple weeks ago?
I did not necessarily like the boardwalk, but I loved discovering our new areas of Port Clinton and the surrounding
Pipe Creek.
That's the one I was looking for. That was a beautiful place.
And we only made it to Sheldon Marsh once.
And that's one of our favorite places to be.
Sheldon Marsh is has been one of our favorite places to go. It's just a nice, easy stroll. But we only made it there once. But Pipe Creek was super productive, and it was a nice place to walk. The boardwalk at McGee was not fun. The first morning was fine. It wasn't so crowded. But after that, even getting up early in the morning, it was pretty crowded to try to just enjoy yourself. You're just standing shoulder to shoulder with everybody. Howard Marsh. We usually enjoy Howard Marsh, but I guess it was a little too crowded for us this time too, maybe.
Well, and they opened the other side up, so it's the new Howard and the old Howard. I think we was only at the old Howard one time, right?
Yeah, I think we only walked over there twice. We walked all around the loop once, and then we just walked out and back once.
Yeah, you're right.
I think. We went to Maumee, but it was pretty unproductive. A lot of stuff's died there.
I'm not sure if that was from the windstorm or what the circumstances are there. It's a nice walk if you're just looking for a stroll.
It felt like it was forever to me.
It's only about 2.5 miles.
And then we got to stop at Holmes County on our way home. That was a quick stop. But we got to go to Lem's Pizza. That's a fun place to go to.
That was so fun. It's always fun to go there in the evenings.
It's always like going on a high school date with her there because they have the place all decorated and old high school stuff. Schools have been consolidated, so that high school doesn't exist anymore. But
we need to go and have a milkshake there.
A milkshake?
Pizza and milkshake.
I thought the ice cream was across the way. They have ice cream there, but the good ice cream is across the road.
It is, but there's probably...
Oh, Toff's. We went to Toff's Dairy up in Sandusky. That was fun.
That was a blast. We need
ice
Toff's
cream.
around
We
here.
had ice cream like 3 nights. 3.
I think we had it every day.
Oh, because we went to that Nettie's place, and we went to whatever that place was in Port Clinton by the high school.
Right.
And then we went to the barn side,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went to Toff's. So four of the nights there. Jolly Rogers. I already talked to you about Jolly Rogers, so no need to hash that again. But we had a good time. We love that whole between Toledo and Sandusky, that whole area up through there. We just love that whole lake shore up there. We just like taking random Google Maps trips, just kind of punch a destination in. You don't know what it is. Just pick a couple small towns on the map and start driving, try to pick out side roads or even just take side roads. Now your navigator will freak out on you and start yelling at you. Make a U-turn, make a U-turn. But still fun.
I do have to tell about the special treat that you arranged for me to see.
That was on the way to Oak Harbor.
Yes, the crop duster. So we're driving these backcountry roads and we have to stop at a railroad crossing. And off to the left-hand side, we see this plane. We're wondering what it's doing. And then we realize that it's spraying crops. So that was pretty fascinating and amazing to see. I've never seen that before. But
the trains, the big train yard. We saw a train yard like 100 set of tracks. We're pretty country. We don't get out much. And we were in the country there. We left the country to go to the country. You put us in a big town, we really go freaky. But anytime we experience something new, we're always amazed at what we see. We just enjoy going places and seeing things. So what about your week last week? We had the week of vacation. Oh, we had the week of vacation. Then you had a week to prepare, right?
yes, to prepare.
A week to prepare. And then last week, what was last week for you?
So last week here, well, we're in Preston County, West Virginia, but my job is over in Maryland, Garrett County. And we were able to host the Maryland Secretary of Agriculture. And that was a pretty remarkable day. It was quite an undertaking and quite an honor to have him here in our area and allow us to showcase all the farms that we have in this region, especially in Garrett County. So it was a good day. I took Madison along with me to take the pictures, and we went to AL Produce for that. We got to enjoy some ice cream. Then we stopped and seen some windmills.
Thought it was gelato.
Gelato, sorry.
And what's the difference between ice cream and gelato?
The difference between ice cream and gelato is the amount of air in the cream.
And less eggs?
And less eggs. So we may look into...
Did you find out which was healthier?
I did not find out which is healthier. I'm not sure that either is healthy.
Yeah, gelato is healthier, supposedly, according to my research. Gelato is supposed to be healthier.
Guess we're going in the gelato business.
What do you think about these pastures so far this year?
Pretty remarkable.
Well, there's some improvement. We should go back and look at the one that's 21 days old. The cows have left it for 21 days, but this one is maybe 10 days since they've been off of this one.
Maybe.
But you can see the clumps. And that's because if we had chickens coming behind us this is old manure spots from a year ago. So like the snow, not a year ago, but like last winter, the cold and snow, they didn't deteriorate. So those dark clumpy areas, they didn't eat this time because of the manure pack that was there. And then this new stuff, hopefully it'll break down enough through the heat and everything that when they come back, if we had chickens coming behind it, they would scatter that out. We could come out and do it ourselves. I don't know that that's super important, but you can see it's real clumpy. And then we also have these thistles. We got to get rid of these thistles because with pasture management, they'll go away. But some of these pastures have been overgrazed, and when you get these poor conditions, these thistles and things grow up. So we need to come through, cut down, dig out, or find some natural remedy to getting rid of these thistles so that when they come back, they're not occupying a pasture spot. And you can see our fir trees just keep dying. The ones in the little grove there don't seem to be affected, but the ones that are standing by themselves, they're all just about gone. And it's probably maybe something to do with light tolerance and things like that, or the woolly adelgid, well, that's hemlock woolly adelgid. I don't know there's a blight on fir trees, I think. But anyway, they're dying. All the ones in the field are dying. So we'll probably try to plant some trees in there. Lucy's looking for a groundhog. She's been waiting for it for days. Did you learn anything on your visit last week?
There was a lot to learn. I learned a tremendous amount about...
What was the favorite thing you learned?
The favorite thing I learned?
Favorite thing you learned. What was the most...
Well, I was very impressed.
Inspiring, or the most inspiring, or the most fascinating thing that you learned last week with your visit with the Maryland Secretary of Agriculture?
So one of the things that was resounding throughout the day was at dinner, whenever I was introducing him, I made sure that people understood that he has open ears and a compassionate heart for the farmers, not just in Garrett County, but for in Maryland, because that was the resounding topic throughout the day. Regardless of what the farmers were going through, he was trying to figure out a way to help them, to assist them, to lend them a helping hand, to figure out how to make their lives a little easier. One of my favorite parts was just having him interact on a human basis with us.
Portia, you ate all that food already, Porch? This is the Porch puppy, in case y'all wondering. She can be yours, the old Porch puppy. Yeah, come here. Sit down, sit. There you go. Gotta have the right gesture, huh? Hand under the chin and sit. She got it. Old Porch puppy. You can name her whatever you want to name her. Here she's Porch puppy. There you go. What are we gonna do now, Mrs. Bolyard?
Go get Comtano.
No, we're not gonna go get Comtono.
Oh.
Not today. We'll get Comtono tomorrow.
Oh, broken hearts.
Broken hearts. Comtono is ice cream. I don't know if y'all saw that video or not. We don't call it ice cream anymore. And we're going to teach all of our grandkids not to call it ice cream. It's going to be a psychological experiment, I'm sure. Anyway, beautiful day. Thought we were going to get a little rain today. No rain. Little cloud cover. Beautiful day. Tomorrow's shaping up to be a good one too. Love y'all.
Bye.